Hey, what's going on, guys? Zakir here, back with another video. In this time of Corona and since COVID started, financial problem is really not an exception. With sudden lockdowns, people really do have a lot of issues paying bills, even the day-to-day expenses. So today in this video, I'll be sharing 5 ways with which you can make $500 each week. So before we get into the video, please make sure you smash the like button and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, the very first thing on the list is dividend investing. Dividend investing is something that a lot of people have heard about and a lot of people haven't. The whole idea of dividend investing is that you invest an amount of money into individual stocks, index funds, or anything of that sort. Some index funds pay out 6%, some do 8%, and some do 10%. It actually completely varies from country to country and from different indexes or stocks. If you do want to make $500 from dividend investing each week, please make sure and keep in mind that you have to invest quite a lot of money. Now, I do want to mention that dividend investing is something that we should target probably more in the long term. Let's say instead of taking the money out and spending the profit that you make, what is doable is that we do reinvest the amount of money. So what you do is compound the total amount of investment. Now, at the end of the day, you will have a quite substantial amount of money sitting around for you. Now, right now on the screen, I have a screenshot of what it would look like, or what your portfolio would look like if you invested $100,000, started out with $100,000 on a 10% dividend payout each year. So in 20 years, the amount of money that you can make is actually quite good. Now, the second option on our list is affiliate marketing. Now, what affiliate marketing is that you sell products of different sellers that usually do not belong to you, but then again, you sell their products on your platforms, let's say Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, or even your website. So the whole idea of affiliate marketing is actually to promote products that do not usually belong to you. You do not have to hold an inventory or anything of that sort. So that's actually a really good thing. If you have a good amount of followers on Instagram, Facebook, or YouTube, or what you can do is you can build a website from scratch, but do keep in mind that it's going to take you a few months before you can actually get any traffic into your website. So this is very important to understand, that affiliate marketing itself does take quite a bit of time, but once it starts to work and starts moving, the whole thing really works pretty fast, and it is something that we can try out if you have a lot of time in hand, or if you're actually thinking to invest in long term in general. The third thing on the list is Shopify dropshipping, and this is probably something a lot of you have heard a lot about. Something it's a total scam, something Shopify dropshipping does not work at all, and something it really isn't sustainable. Now, at the end of the day, if you think about Shopify dropshipping, the reason that a lot of people are not successful at it who start from are beginners, it's actually because we sell ourselves into a fake image of what is possible from Shopify dropshipping. What ends up happening is that we have an unrealistic expectation about the outcome of the investment or outcome of the business itself. What we do not understand is that Shopify dropshipping itself is a business, and actually the main target for it, or the first target for it, is to hit break even before we can make money at all. Shopify dropshipping also requires very specific Facebook ads targeting, or even Instagram ad targeting. The niche that we select, or even the mass stores that we open up, has to be super specific. Now, I myself do not do Shopify dropshipping at all. I'm actually thinking of starting Shopify dropshipping pretty soon, which I will. And once I do, I will share my experience with you and the whole journey that I have with Shopify dropshipping itself. The fourth thing on my list is actually building a personal brand. Now, what personal brand is actually building an image of yourself in different social platforms. Now, I don't know if my definition is exactly correct. If it's not, I apologize. But what I think about building a brand is it is something that is extremely sustainable, and at the same time does not require any huge amount of investment from your end or from anyone's end in order to grow the following. What it requires is a lot of time and a lot of effort into building your audience. You have to keep in mind that when building a brand, a lot of people give up because we have the short image in our mind. We have a short-term goal, and we really don't know where we want to end up in. Now, what I suggest doing is that make sure you set goals for yourself that are at least for 5 years or 10 years. The fifth and the last option of making $500 each week, or something that you can start off right now, is flipping items. Flipping items is an extremely good way of starting to make money instantly. Now, all the other methods that I have mentioned is something that you can make money from, but you have to invest a lot of time and make sure that you are able to afford the amount of time that you want to put in, and also the required amount of money in courses or investment that is required in order to get yourself started. Now, what you can do about flipping items is that you find products that are for extremely cheap. Let's say I want to purchase a camera. Now, instead of buying the camera from somewhere that costs, let's say, $500, I would look for the same camera for $350 or $320. Now, what I can do is sell that item, or actually resell that item back into the same marketplace for $400, because I now have a product that I bought for cheaper and actually am able to sell for a lot higher price. Now, this does not make you a big amount of money, but keep in mind that making $500 a week flipping items is actually extremely easy. All you have to do is put that right amount of time and find the right amount of product, and make sure that you are actually buying the products or trying to sell the products that is actually wanted by the market, rather than just random products from different places. Now, this is something that is not for the long term, or that is not for making money in the next few years, but this is something that you can start immediately. But the other options that I did mention are actually things that you can do for the long term and actually turn into your real business. So this is it for today, guys, and it was a pretty long video for my second video on YouTube, but I do hope that I was able to provide some sort of value to you guys. If you think that there is anything else that I could have mentioned, please make sure you leave a comment below and let me know, because it really helps out, and this is the only way that I'll be able to grow myself and grow this channel with you guys. So once again, if you haven't smashed the like button, please do so. Smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.